everybody watching this video, your goal is to be a full-time content creator and leave your 9 to 5. And a dream is just an idea that doesn't have a plan. Have you ever heard that quote? I think I might be saying it in a different order, but you get what I mean. No, I think I said that wrong. Idea without a plan is just a dream. I always mix up my sayings. I always mix them up, but you kind of got the idea, right? Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Maria Fade, the Maria Fade on all social media platforms. And today we're just going to get right into it because we're going to have a long sit down session talking about how to grow your YouTube and quit your 9 to 5, because I'm on that journey myself. And I need to grow my YouTube. I want to make more side money. With the economy being the way it is now and everything being super duper expensive, there has to be something to supplement that income. And I'm going to be sharing some of the tips and tricks that I'm learning from my digital marketing class, as well as YouTube, as well as TikTok, using those strategies to grow my account and sharing it with you. So hopefully you can grow yours too. But before we get started, let me get some grapes because my energy is dying and I want something that's non-committal, and grapes are my favorite. These grapes from Trader Joe's. Grapes are like my favorite snack, and before you come for me, ask yourself, why are you upset that grapes are my favorite snacks? Because I get this a lot and I don't want to get it no more. I'm tired of hearing it. And today, as I said in my intro already, we're going to be talking about some of the social media strategies that I'll be implementing on my channel in the next 2 months to get monetized, and not only get monetized, but be able to quit my job eventually. Let's get into it. The fact that the inflation of the rate of rent here is now 45 to 46% higher than it was last year, but my salary only went up a 5% increase. Again, I work for a government agency. I knew that our money were a little bit locked down, but the fact is it's supposed to be proportionate to the rate of inflation, at least comparable to the rate of inflation. And that has not been the case because we only got a 5% increase this year, whereas the rent went up 46%. So I'm gonna have to come up with some money. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of other income or get a job in tech. Become a tech girly and just move it along. It's either one of the two. My fiance and I got a notice that our rent will not be renewed for the following year. We've been here for 3 years at this point, and we kind of wanted to get a new place because we lived in a loft space. And you can see actually the curtain back there is our divider in this space because it is a big space. We have 2 bathrooms, a really beautiful balcony, but there are no doors because it's a loft. And we've been looking to upgrade, but because the prices have been so crazy recently, we were like, okay, maybe we'll just wait for another year and hopefully the prices drop then. Unfortunately, we got kicked out pretty much. So I have about 2 months to find somewhere else to live. To actually find a place that's comparable to where we live now, where we're at, it's an extra $1,500. So we're probably not be able to stay in this neighborhood. We're gonna have to find somewhere else to live. But even then, on a good budget or a good range, we're still finding that it's about $500 to $800 more than what we pay now. I really love content creation. I feel like this is what I've always wanted to do all my life. And so I kind of want to divert my energy into content creation in general with you. So I decided I'm gonna challenge myself. 2022, what should I do? I was like, before Q4 of 2022, my goal is to create a second revenue of income so that way I can have a little bit of money that I know is my safety net for eventually leaving my job. Because the goal is, and I'm sure everybody watching this video, your goal is to be a full-time content creator and leave your 9 to 5. And this is pretty much gonna be my working guide, and I'm gonna be creating a challenge. If you wanna join me on this challenge, actually, you are more than welcome to. Comment, I am in. I'll be going and checking on everyone's page that's in the challenge, and I'll really be following you because we are going to do a challenge together. So, of course, right, the first thing I had to do was go right back to YouTube and research the creators that I'll be probably doing a little bit of like a case study and using their strategy in these working guide videos that I'm going to be showing you guys. Everybody from Film Booth to Vanessa Lau, Kelly Stamps to Catherine Manning, Jade Beeson, Think Media, to Hilo Lux, to so many other creators. Anytime that I mention any strategy that I'll be implementing, I will be letting you know, of course, which creator I'll be using those tips from. Whoever mentioned the strategy or wherever I saw that strategy, I'll be sure to let you know which creators that is, because I think the channels that they are influence the kind of content and the kind of audience that they get. For example, Catherine Manning does a lot of content creation and putting your content out there in general, social media, and that umbrella. So people who go to her know they're going to her for social media. Whereas you have someone like High Low Lux who does fashion, but people also go to her because they see that she gives very good tips on how to grow her fashion channel. So even though she does fashion, she does content creation, what type of channels they are and how that influences the audience that they might have. How long did it take them to grow? Because some people it took them 2 years, some people it took them 6 months, like Kelly Stamps was like super fast, whereas Catherine was a little bit slower in the beginning, but it went really fast. Whereas you had Jade Beeson, we also went really fast. So the whole conversation we're having is how you're gonna be able to use the same strategy that I'm learning, because I go on YouTube every single day to learn from a YouTube creator that's doing great in their field. We have this idea that we want to grow our YouTube channel together. How are we gonna do it? One of the strategies that I'm gonna be implementing, and I already written this down on my iPad, and I'm actually gonna like bring my iPad here. These are my notes that I have here. I have different YouTube segments, different strategies, things that I've learned, notes and many notes. I could write a book on notes at this point of different strategies that I've seen different YouTubers use that has really kind of worked for them. I had a couple of questions that I was asking before. These are what's gonna kind of guide us through this like guide that I'm gonna be showing you. The first thing we have to do is research the content creators. How are we gonna research them? What are the guidelines that I'm gonna use? I know that my YouTube is a fashion and content creation page. I say that in most of my videos, and personal growth and development. Fashion, content creation, and personal growth, because that's fashion, content creation, and personal growth, because that's how it all, fashion and content creation and everything in between that, but they all tie into that. But I talk about it from, I think the get-go was always fashion and content creation, personal growth, things of that nature. So I know that my channel, and from basically the videos I've been doing on TikTok, focuses on education and entertainment. And there's actually this new term called edutainment. Whatever, it's both together, where you educate someone while entertaining them. Like I'm putting on an outfit but showing you how to style yourself. That's edutainment. Know that my channel is fashion and content creation. What you need to do is sit down and write right now on a piece of paper, literally step by step. My channel is gonna focus on pick 1 to 3 things. Now, it doesn't have to be a niche. That's why I said I didn't really say niche. I always say niche thing because it's still in that niche area. Like you can still do lifestyle, but it's kind of focused towards something. So yes, it's in this niche field, but it really is like the things that you really know you have wisdom and knowledge and understanding of, and you have lessons that you can teach someone about. That is what your channel is gonna be focused on, because you will do those content over and over again because you already do it in your life. I got hungry and then I got on TikTok. Hold on. So knowing that my account is focused on education and entertainment, there's so many other categories you could fall into. You could be entertaining, you could be dancing, you could be in so many different categories. So now that I know what kind of channel that I am, I can know that I am an educating channel that has to use content creation to get those videos out. Looking at the top 3 things that they mention is what's really making them grow right now. And I'm gonna use that to be my foundation, the base of where everything kind of grows from. Like planting a tree and the seeds to come is money. No, I'm just kidding. It's not money. The seeds to come is actually having fun here, which I do already, but money would be nice. Because that's what we're here for too, right? That's what we're here for. There's no shame in saying you want money. There's no shame in it. There really is no shame in saying you want more money. In this economy, takeaways, the very top 3 takeaways that I took away from their channels that I think anyone in 2022 right now could implement on their channel and it would help to see some growth are from YouTube Shorts. Shorts is not dead. I know that they may be pushing it out at different speeds, but Shorts is a big new thing that is a content strategy that you need to implement. It has been the game changer of me having maybe 15 followers to 100 plus that I have right now as I'm trying to grow this channel. You take your TikTok videos, take your short form videos, take your quick pop 10 seconds or less type videos, repurpose them for YouTube. Trust me, that is a strategy that I picked up from them. That is something that I'll be implementing My second posting strategy and my second filming strategy in finding my right audience for me personally is behind the scenes content. Showing behind the scenes content when I shoot some of my fashion videos. Now, my fashion videos a lot of times is me changing outfit, running back and forth, and I don't show that. I show the perfect like 6-second video clipped, and I show the quick outfit changes and all of that, but I don't show the behind the scenes content. And there's a lot, it takes me about 2 hours to film that 8-minute video, 12-minute video that you see because my battery died, or this I had to change, or I forgot something in the back. And all of that is something that I could also post and would be part of my content strategy, the behind the scenes of actually getting content out there. That is strategy number 2. So like I said, strategy number 3, it's sharing my lessons, all the lessons that I've learned in trying to grow all my social medias with you guys. This is strategy number 3 right here. Me talking to you, this is strategy number 3, which is sharing all the lessons that I learned, or all the lessons I am going to learn in my journey of growing my channel. Some videos might be longer like this one, some might be shorter because I have it straight to the point and it's one little topic I want to talk about. But overall, I will be sharing lessons and tips that I learned from the internet. So let's do a little recap, right? Number 1 is using shorts, YouTube shorts. I have a lot of people who already started following me, and they are great, amazing people. I love you so much and so dearly. Thank you. Number 1 is using YouTube shorts as a strategy of posting the same video I'm going to be posting, making like a 6-second version of it, or using this video and clipping it down to 6-second versions. 2 was show the behind the scenes, and of course post the real one after. So you get the behind the scenes, and then obviously you get the actual post. And like I said, strategy number 3 is sharing the lessons that I learned online, and sharing some of those type of tips that I learned from my digital marketing course, sharing the things that I learned from my TikTok, sharing the things that I learned from my YouTube, and just giving you guys that information, and then using that on my channel and seeing which one works and letting you know what worked. So I know somebody out there is really wanting to quit their job, or is just really trying to make a little bit of a side income to supplement what they're making right now. And I just believe, because I've seen so many YouTubers who made it happen, I know we can make it happen too. We're gonna be having a bi-weekly check-in. So every 2 weeks, I'm gonna be posting a video on my follower count, growth, where I could improve, you know, where my strategies are failing or where my strategies are working, and where you can focus on a strategy too. Comment below, let me know what kind of strategies you plan to implement to find the audience that you want for your channel.